Rabbit holes, iceberg, explained. First up is cursed images. These are just pictures that are kind of like an online meme that feel unsettling. A good example is this Teletubbies one. What the heck is going on here? Next is Cicada 3301. This was an online puzzle that began in 2012 where people had to solve these different complex codes or riddles that appeared as images that had cryptic messages. Pyramids construction. They were built around 27 to 2500 BC. They were constructed with millions of limestone and granite blocks that were likely moved from over 500 miles away. And keep in mind, this was done with limited technology and was done so long ago that woolly mammoths were literally still alive. And yeah, it's like a huge rabbit hole once you start learning about how the heck they did it. The Tataria conspiracy theory. This is a pretty fringe kind of schizo conspiracy theory about how there was this advanced empire called Tartaria that spanned across much of Eurasia. Part of this theory is that there was like this huge cataclysmic event, or it was just like some random mud flood that destroyed this entire empire. And people think they had things like free energy and advanced technology. Nikola Tesla's inventions. Nikola Tesla was a famous inventor that was known mainly for his work with alternating current technology. He had this thing called the Wardenclyffe Tower that he built around 1905, and this was supposed to be a prototype for global transmission of wireless electricity. Anyways, he said he had other really crazy things like a death ray. I really do think he was on the right track with AC technology. The guy really did do some amazing stuff. Saturn time cube theory. Basically, the theory is that Saturn on its north pole has this hexagon structure, and somehow ancient civilizations knew about this. And also, if you trace the hexagon, it makes a cube. And the theory goes on about how the sun is a power supply. The Saturn time cube, which is the north pole hexagon thing, is the computer that shoots a beam to the moon, and the moon is like a communications interface module that shoots it down onto Earth, and Earth is a simulation. And basically, yeah, the Saturn time cube is the computer that is powering our matrix or simulation. Real life Truman Show. This was a crazy thing where there was this Japanese TV show that broadcasted this guy being alone for 15 months, but he didn't think this entire thing was broadcasted live, but it was. Anyways, this guy was alone for 15 months, naked in a room. The TwinB Tiles. So these were these strange tiles that had these weird cryptic messages written on them. The inscription was Toynbee idea in movie 2001, resurrect dead on planet Jupiter. Some people interpret this to mean that there was this British historian named Arnold J. Toynbee, and that he had this theory on the afterlife. And so some guy learned about this theory and then watched 2001: A Space Odyssey and kind of drew these conclusions that 2001: A Space Odyssey was hinting that you could be resurrected if you went to Jupiter and did something right. I don't know, it really doesn't make a lot of sense to me, and it's still an unresolved mystery to this day. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you want to see more like this, I'm doing a ton more on my channel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.